Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross. Seems like I got some victory coming in. Six of Wands, blah blah. It's a victory card. Popped out. It will not resonate with all Libra individuals. I am hoping it will, a lot of you. I'm also going to be doing the Celtic Cross because the full Celtic Cross because I want to get as much details as I can with all these energies coming in. But this is for Libra. Taking control, the Emperor. Making great judgments, sound judgments, and important ones possibly, about something in the past. It's decisions from the past. Maybe you may be thinking of walking away, or someone may be thinking of walking away from you. Could have to do with a marriage. Or just someone you're in a relationship with. Could be a job, leaving a job. Someone may be feeling this way about you. These energies can be reversed, as you know. But you are trying to take control of something from the past because you got the Emperor and the Six of Cups crossing it. The Emperor and the Six of Cups. Why are you there for Libra? King of Pentacles could have to do with the earth energy, someone taking on that energy, or it could be an actual earth sign. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Can I get another card for this? They're in the upright, so this could be you taking on the energy, or like I said, it could be somebody else. But they're in the upright and they're doing what's right. In the past, you may not like what was offering you, and you may cut something out with the Queen of Swords. Or it could be also you're dealing with the Queen of Swords and air energy yourself. Could very well you taking on energy and cutting something out, or you'd be dealing with another Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Now the goal, you got the High Priestess. Man, these cards are just, I gotta push these up. Now the goal, apologize for that. I do have another camera, but I don't know how to work it. I just got it. I gotta learn how to work it. But the goal is the High Priestess. It's in reverse. So you may be feeling like you're not trusting your instincts, or you just don't trust your instincts, and you may not go by them anymore because you just don't trust it. Maybe you made the wrong decision. Maybe you thought something of somebody, or it could be someone thought something of you, and they were wrong. The High Priestess as the goal. Why are you there for Libra? You're thinking maybe I shouldn't walk away because you didn't get a wish, but the foundation shows that somebody did walk away from a certain situation. Now it's the Eight of Cups. It's not a major arcana, so it can be turned around if you want it to. But the Eight of Cups, why are you there as the foundation? Could be that somebody did walk away from you, or you walked away from somebody. Eight of Cups, why are you there? Because you weren't happy. You weren't having a happy home situation with the Four of Wands in reverse. And you were kind of thinking to yourself, contemplating on doing it for quite some time, possibly. Now, in the past, you had a Knight of Cups. Someone made a love offering, offer friendship. Could actually be a water sign or someone taking on that energy. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But in the past, this Knight of Cups, as you can see, from here, I don't know if you can see this with this view, but the Knight of Cups is usually offering somebody something. They're like, here, I want to give you this, whether it's friendship, love, the gift, whatever. They offered it in the past, or you offered it. You may have taken on this energy. Knight of Cups, why are you there in the past, in the upright? Queen of Cups could, like I said, have to do with a water sign. They're in reverse. They're feeling emotionally despondent, upset, wearing their heart on their sleeve. Sometimes our emotions don't make sense. So you may have had someone make you an offer, or they made you an offer, or, you made someone an offer, they made you an offer, but it was towards the Queen of Cups in reverse. To someone who was emotionally despondent. Maybe somebody wanted this, maybe you wanted this and didn't get it. The Emperor again, taking control. taking control of the situation. Could be that someone was a little domineering, and not that they're in the wrong, but sometimes they just don't take others' advice. They got their head set, their mindset on one thing, and they usually go with it, and they don't usually listen to others, but their judgments are usually pretty good. So I'm thinking you're trying to make good judgment, positive judgment, and you're not going to let anybody interfere with these positive judgments. So in the near future, we got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a reverse. So you could be dealing with an ex, or you could be actually getting a divorce, but you could be dealing with an ex, somebody you split up with. Or you could be dealing, you could maybe thinking about doing away with a job or a friendship, something that's been long-standing, something that was lock solid at one time. The Hierophant in reverse. Why are you there in the near future? We still got to do the distant future. Remember that. This is just something coming up because of a third-party situation or just plain heartbreak. Three of Swords does not necessarily have to be a third-party situation, but oftentimes it is attached to that. But also, it's a heartbreaking situation. So it could be that someone may want to cut ties with you or you or them, and over a third party, you're just heartbroken. You're just heartbroken. Yeah, it has to do with a lover. Two of Cups. This love situation, a partnership of some sort. I'm thinking it has to do with the lovers. It doesn't have to be someone you used to celebrate with, or it could be that you're going to celebrate because the partnership's off. Or you still may be friends with them in the future still. And, overcome it and have a few drinks together, talk about it, over what's going on. Maybe come to a conclusion of splitting up, or just like I said, dealing with an ex. Now, possible future outcome or advice. Let's turn these over now. Let me push these up so you can see them. How ridiculous, right? Again, the Three of Cups. Let's say maybe possibly sit down and have dinner, break bread with somebody. Let's find out for sure, though. Three of Cups, why are you there again? As the advice, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I'm thinking that if it's an advice, it's telling you, look positive on a situation, even though maybe something didn't work out. Maybe you could be at least, where you're getting along with each other. Maybe give them the olive branch. Or maybe they will give you the olive branch. Maybe you should let them. But not necessarily. I'm going to get another card. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. It also could be, like I said, it could be an outcome. You may actually do this. It's not going to be exactly what you hope for. You're not going to get exactly everything you want with this meeting or combo if you have it. What is coming towards you? Princess of Swords in reverse. Again, this could be your energy, but I don't think so because it's an outside environment. It's coming towards you. Like I said, it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or another Libra. They're in the reverse, so you know how it can be when you get in reverse. You don't want to deal with that situation. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm saying it's coming towards you, so you may watch how you react. Over a collaboration, someone may want to work it out, and they may come across kind of abrupt and wrong in the situation. Their wording may not be right, but they're still wanting a collaboration possibly to work things out. But they're not putting in the effort at the same time. It's like they want to work things out, but they're not putting in the effort to do it themselves, or they may feel this way about you, that you're not putting in the work. Yeah, there's the Eight of Cups trying to get out again. Now, hopes and fears, the Chariot. You're hoping for things to move forward, to progress forward, and not be standstill. And at one time they must have been, because you had the Hermit card there. So the Chariot in the upright, why are you there for Libra, as the hopes and fears? King of Wands, could be you trying to take on that energy, a passionate energy, to move forward, take control, have a passion for life. Or it could actually be dealing with a fire sign or someone taking on that energy. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're in the upright, so you may be wanting to have happiness. If this is your energy you're feeling, you may want to go for the gusto in life and move forward. And maybe you're wanting because you're tired of not being happy with the Sun in reverse. Now the outcome, It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so things are not going to go exactly as you want. And I do realize that is possibility, because you are going to, I think it's ongoing, as you're dealing with someone from the past, a contract that got cut off. Like I said, it could be a ex-spouse or whatever, but it's not going to progress the way you want to. It's still moving. Things are moving, but just not as fast as you want to. Let's find out more information. The Wheel of Fortune, why are you in reverse? Hangman. Want to come out of being stagnant. So I'm thinking you're wanting things to move forward, but they're still going to be a little stuck. I don't see this as necessarily a horrible spread, because people are talking. They need to talk. They should talk. But it's not like it's going to be like a reconciliation just yet, if that's what you're looking for, because you're still talking. You still should talking, and one person's not putting in the effort or work as much as they should, even though they're wanting possibly a collaboration. And someone may get a little defensive. So if you had this meeting with somebody, or go out to dinner, break bread, you may not try not to get a little testy, or they may get a little testy with you, and things may not progress forward because of that. So if you don't want that, watch your words, or they should watch their words, because things could grow if you do. If you watch your words, I know things feel stagnant, you want to come out of it, you may get a little testy, or they may get a little testy, but let time heal the wounds so you can get fruition in your life. That's basically what it's telling you. Enjoy, Stop looking so hopeless, feeling so hopeless in everything, with the Star card in reverse. And don't make such rash judgments. Don't make decisions off the fly. Think about it a while, because the judgments could be wrong or negative or harsh, whether you're doing it or somebody else is doing it to you. But I do see good things coming with conversation and getting together, if you allow it, even though you were heartbroken or they were heartbroken. So the whole thing is collaboration, working together, and try not to bring up the past so much, even though you may feel like you're walking away. Because, like I said, there will be a get-together, or an offer of one, whether you accept it or they accept it from you. Only time will tell. You can leave it in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye.